Hey YouTubers and gamers, I am Cybersnack7 and this is Sybers Sunday night pickup show, and on this episode I'm going to be showing you Super Nintendo slash Famicom games. I've got 5 in total. I've got 1 PAL game, 1 NTSC game and 3 Famicom games. Now the game I'm going to show you first is the PAL game. Some of you may have seen this already in my top 3 Tuesday I did last Saturday. For EDT 1138, and it's the top 3 game with aliens in. So without further ado, you will have seen this before. This is Aliens 3 for the Super Nintendo, the PAL version. Fantastic game, absolutely mint condition. I don't rarely go for the PAL games because I do prefer my NTSC games, but occasionally it's nice to have a PAL game because these do fetch some money more so than the American game sometimes. But as I say, I've got this a loose cart, but I've wanted this for a while now or in a nice pristine box, and now I have got one. As I said before, this game is amazing, graphically brilliant, fantastic atmospherical music, masses of missions. I mean, this game will take you some serious time to do, and also, I mean, when I first bought this, I paid 45-50 quid for it back then, and I'd still pay that kind of money for this game nowadays because, I mean, seriously, there's a massive amount of gameplay in this game and value for money, absolute value for money for this game. One of my favourite, if not my favourite, Alien games. I do have the Mega Drive version, which I'll show in a later video, but out of the two, this one is by far my favourite, definitely. But there you go, that is Aliens 3 for the PAL Super Nintendo. And now let's move on to the one NTSC game I bought. I didn't have any intention of buying it, but when I did and I found out that it's quite a hard game to get out of in the condition that I got it in. It never come out over a PAL as far as I know. I know for a while it come out obviously NTSC, and it come out on the Famicom version as well. But I managed to pick up Combo Tribes on the Super NES, the NTSC version, and it is absolutely mint condition, not a blemish on it, and it's got everything with it, apart from the plastic cover that goes underneath the cartridge, which I'm disappointed about, but I'll no doubt try and find one on eBay. Somebody's bound to be able to sell them, hope they do. But as I say, this is a fantastic game. It's made by Technos. These guys, I think, made Double Dragon, if I'm correct. Very, very similar to Double Dragon. As I say, the levels is totaling in 6 in all, and it's a slightly different style because each level consists of 2 screens. Obviously, you fight on the one screen a number of bad guys, then the screen moves across to another screen, and then you fight a number of another bad guys, and then you fight a boss. Then you move on to a different. It's like a stadium setting. You got 6 different sections you're fighting rather than continuously going through stages. But one thing I can say about this game is very, very difficult. You get about 6 or 7 credits to go through the game. You must at least get to the end level with at least 4 credits, because the last boss is very, very tough to beat. And what makes this worse about this game also is if you play it on 2 players, you still got to share those credits between the 2 of you, which makes it even harder. So you don't have any advantage whatsoever by playing this game on 2 players. So as I say, very, very difficult. But also I'm pleased to be informed that this game is quite a rare title to get out of, and especially the condition I've got it in, which I'm absolutely happy to say that I've got in very, very good condition. So that is my second game. That is Combo Tribes for the NTSC Super Nintendo. Right, moving on to the Super Famicom games. This one I picked up dirt cheap, just on a whim. I seen it, I thought, oh, I'll see what it's like. And to be honest, I do like these games anyway. It reminds me very, very much of Wonder Boy, and I don't know the proper translation, but I think it's like Super Caveman Adventure. But I do like the Hudson Soft games because God bless them, they no longer exist. So it's nice to have a Hudson Soft game. I've got obviously a few Hudson Soft on my PC Engine, but to have a Super Nintendo one, or Super Famicom should I say, is a nice little earner into the collection. So this box has got a bit of wear on it, but I realistically did only pay £3.50 for it, so I am not moaning about it. But fantastic little game actually. Very, very Wonder Boy. It is basically Wonder Boy on the Super Nintendo. Same sort of thing, jump on a skateboard, jumping, blah blah blah. But I had a quick go yesterday, and it's graphically brilliant. It's going to be a massive game. I don't think there's any continues. Well, there is continues, but there's no saving point or anything like that. You start this game, you've got to play it till the end, which is a bit of a bummer, and you've got to spend some serious time on it, which I will do one day. But for £3.50 and getting a Hudson game, I'm chuffed to bits. Very, very good game indeed. So that's, I'll call it Caveman Adventures. Let's call it that. Anybody knows the true name to this, just leave it in the box down there. Be interesting to know. Thank you very much. There you go. That's the first Famicom game, and I'm calling it Caveman Adventures. Right now, the second one, I watched a YouTuber, and his name is Snestastic, a very good YouTuber, may I add. Anybody who's into their Super Nintendo games, you want to check this guy out. He's got some great videos and some fantastic games I've never even heard of. And this is the way I heard of this game, and it is Donald, the Merry Mullard, in Merry Mullard. Now, he got the NTSC version, and I found it on the Super Famicom, and I have to agree with him. I've played this game, and the graphics and the gameplay, fantastic platformer, absolutely fantastic platformer this game is. Graphically brilliant, because this game come out towards the end of the Super Nintendo's life, and boy did they push the power. They pushed the power of that machine to the limits with this, because as you can see, if you can see on the back, I mean, graphically, this game is amazing. I mean, this now, I love Quackshot, but this is probably my favourite Donald Duck game now, without a doubt. Obviously brought out by Disney Interactive. Fantastic game, absolutely top dollar game. This is, whatever version you get it on. Okay, you got a bit of Japanese text on this one, but it doesn't deter you from the game, because it's only a platform collecting game. The only drawback I can say about this game is the continue system. It is difficult. You don't just get like a password or a code, you get a bonus screen or bonus section in the game where you've got to jump on clouds, and you got five fireworks you got to find and set off. Now, if you set them off, it allows you to save the continue. If you don't find these fireworks, you've got to carry on to the next stage without continuing or without being able to save. It is a bugbear, and it's a pain in the arse to do. When I first played this, I couldn't find them, and I still haven't found all the fireworks to set off. So I've gone through to about the third level now, and it does get harder to find them each bonus section after each level you do, because you get like I think it's 3 or 4 levels per level. So it's a pretty big game. But as I say, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits, and I want to thank Snestastic for showing off this game and showing the capabilities of how good it is. And I'll leave that guy's details down so you can see his videos, and I guarantee you'll want to watch his videos, because the guy's a class YouTuber. So there you go. That is Donald in Merry Mullard. I've got to get that out. It's a bit of a mouthful, but advisable to buy this game if you are into your Super NES / Famicom games. Fantastic game. Right now, on to my last one, which one, I never knew existed, and two, it is a sought after game. And I was only, well, I was told about it because I'm into my Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. And basically, someone said to me, you know, there was a Super Nintendo game, Super Back to the Future. I went, nah, never heard of it. And he goes, oh yeah, there is, and apparently it's pretty sought after. And I said, no, I've never ever even knew. I've seen them on the Mega Drive, I've seen them on the Master System, and they all suck. Not really my thing. And then I had a look, and lo and behold, there was a Super Famicom only come out in Japan. Super Back to the Future, and I checked it out on YouTube, and lo and behold, there it was. And the gameplay itself is very simplistic. It isn't the best of games, I have to admit, but quirkiness and rareness of the game, and being Back to the Future, I do like it, so I went for one, and I've been looking for a good couple of months now, seriously. And last Sunday I won one. I got one. I'm not going to divulge into the price of it because it's not even worth talking about. But it's made by Toshiba EMI, and there we are, Super Back to the Future on the Super Famicom. I've got it on in the background. You probably won't be able to see because there's a bit of a distance. But trying to look on the bottom, you got like I don't think you can see, but you like Marty McFly going around on his hoverboard and collecting coins, and you collect these stars or bonus points and that. And you also got like vending machines, like it gives you invincibility and other things like that. But you obviously get boss battles with Biff, future Biff, past Biff, and things like that. I've only really give this a little go, but to have this as part of my Famicom collection, I am a very, very, very happy bunny. I couldn't go wrong. I could not believe my luck when I got this game. So to have this game in my Famicom collection, well, in my Super Nintendo collection, full stop, this is now possibly my rarest game I own. Apart from Separated Anxieties, I got the PAL version. This is probably equally as rare. But there you go. That is Super Back to the Future in pristine condition for the Super Famicom. Right. So there you go, guys. That is my last game for my Pick Up Sundays video. Next week I'll have a Mega Drive one, a special one hopefully. So all I can say, guys, is thanks for watching. As always, I am Sybers7. Keep playing, keep watching, and do comment and do subscribe. See you later, guys.